Not playing this game. I don't really like this game. There's parts. The parts. Start. What are we doing? Beleaguered is right. Okay, let's go. Especially on my part. I am beleaguered. They don't even know what they're dealing with. If the accident hadn't happened, she would have sued them right after the finals ended. Did you see what it was about? No, I just know she received something. How do you know it's blackmail? No, when you see it. It certainly wasn't a love. Sale definitely knows better. Hye-sung blew his bangs away from his forehead. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I knew many people were unhappy with how she was running the show, but blackmail? Wow. It goes to
혹시 아니야.
There's no connection.
아 참.
You know, they're a jerk.
글쎄.
I know they're a jerk, but I don't see the connection. Of course you don't. I was just saying, because they pissed me off. I mean, you never know. It could be that person, actually. It's not an impossible thought. Were you okay with it? Then what? Show ourselves as is? This is how we look. Please like us. Is that what you want to tell them? Good point. Hye-sung clicked his tongue. What you need is a good storytelling. You need to highlight various aspects of your life, okay? Extent, although they passed.
맞지?
You can't believe everything they say. No one does that. Some things need to be exaggerated a little. They can't put everything out there, you know? If that's the case, why did you... What about me? Are you trying to rub salt in my wound?
그게
Why would you call it a wound? Investigation rumor. Huh. This one gave me a negative from him. You don't even know. And me being exposed like that had nothing to do with B-Stars. That's why I've been keeping my mouth shut. To be honest, I don't understand why you guys are acting all sensitive about it. Some people like her character and some don't.
내 생각은
Who would want to have panic attacks as one of their defining traits? When she first showed symptoms, the production crew was lashing out at her.
생각해봐.
But think about it. Ever since her past became the present, all the viewers were sympathizing with her. All of a sudden, everyone applauds her now. You might think I'm mean for saying this, but what she did there was to beg for sympathy votes. I don't think so.
맞지?
Did she receive sympathy votes? Yes, she did. I was wondering, like, we found a body trapped under the rubble, and we assumed that it was Ju Young, but it's possible that it wasn't. It's possible Ju Young was still alive. Maybe Ju Young is Xiang Young S. Viewers who support her, can you consider their votes as sympathy votes?
아이고.
Sympathy or not, they did vote. I don't care what they felt when they threw the vote. In the end, she got the points. She picked the right item.
아닌 것 같아.
I don't care what you think, but don't ever mention that in front of Ju Young. Hey, I'm not soft like you. Jae-sung was smiling wickedly, but his lips were trembling. I'll do it if that's what it takes to put me up there. Okay, I have good rapport with him. Let's keep going. A person with panic attacks who enjoys coffee. Isn't that like a vegan that likes beef? No, not really. It's just an allegation without detail. That's some love right there. The world is unfair. How can anyone call this guy a betrayer? He's like the softest guy I've ever seen. Why are you changing the subject? Jae-sung crossed his arms and straightened himself up.
생각해봐.
She could pretend to be having a panic attack when the chips are down. Are you saying she's lying? It's just an assumption. I never said she was lying.
맞지?
It's a reasonable doubt. I don't know what that means though. Ju Young worked as a barista and enjoyed his coffee, but she also suffers from panic attacks. Things don't add up, do they? But B-Stars somehow failed to capture this inconsistency. Or maybe they ignored it because it didn't go well with her character. That's been said like 10 million times. Kind of annoying. Alright, let's keep going. As the saying goes, there's no end to greed. Someone with $90 would try to rob a person with $10 to make it $100. You're going too far with that. Scholarship, National University? I don't know any of that. You know, I got kicked out of my high school. Come to think of it, you are in the same league. Aren't you annoyed? You're a rebellious rock star. What's that got to do with me being a rock star? Jae-sung pouted his lips and squinted. Well, I don't care much about your educational background. The point is that a man with a silver spoon in his mouth received an undue advantage. And in the process, he backstabbed his classmate, who was probably as destitute as I am. I guess it would be unlikely since he's currently the top contestant, but Ju Hyuk stole someone else's scholarship when he had all the money in the world. I don't think that would look good on him. Instead of giving his great family a bad name, he had better just drop out of the audition. Yeah, he's still thinking about blackmailing people. It was an excellent topic for the gossips. They just couldn't get enough. Favoritism. The editing team was favorable towards you up until the incident broke out. Okay, I admit it. It's because I'm cute. Might be. Jae-sung raised his hand, gesturing. So what? That's not what I like mentally mature women, and they like me too. Everyone thinks I'm independent, but I rely quite a lot on my girlfriend. It just didn't work out well with younger girls in my case, no matter how hard I tried. So Xiang Young was maybe his girlfriend, right? There we go. Jae-sung suddenly changed the subject and said he prefers older women. No, he said Xiang Young was his girlfriend. What's with the sudden transition of topic? It's not a transition of topic. He got favoritism because Xiang Young was his girlfriend, dummy. Then what do you want me to talk about? Just stick to the topic of that lunatic on Vader? Jae-sung let out a deep sigh. Do you even know how sad this is? You mean your off-topic story? It's not off-topic, you're just an idiot. Don't you know how to empathize with others? He's right. That was stupid. You went too far with your assumption. It was something that completely overlapped with this topic. Yes, it did. He's right. Obviously, we're talking about favoritism, and he's like, I would like a girlfriend. Come on. Older women. I get infuriated just by looking at that username. S Young Young. It's pretty obvious they were thinking about Xiang Young when they created the account. Yeah. Good. Nice. No shit, Sherlock. The way we see it, it's a violation of the dead. I don't think they had that in mind when they created the commotion. Yes, they did. They specifically said she was dead. Jae-sung shook his shirt sleeve to reveal his watch. I know everything's a mess right now, but still. Are they out of their mind? What a lunatic. The first thing was yeah. So they definitely did that. Do you think that someone might have reported them to Fader? Maybe, but Fader people are slow as hell. They'll probably take action after they're done talking. I wish they would do something about the account, like deleting or terminating. We should have blocked the account. They sure have good timing. They would have been ignored by everyone if it weren't for the accident. Deleting or suspending their account is too weak. We should take them to court. The overall atmosphere is messed up, so I can't be certain. Still, I don't think they will stop the show. Well, considering what happened to Xiang Yang, suddenly Hye-sun's face turned dark. The command center has collapsed. But look at the response of the official official account as to what will happen when we get out. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm not sure if that's the sign of determination. Maybe they're just confused. Since when have you turned so pessimistic? That's just how I see it. We came this far. We can't end it like this. Accident or not, we have a victim at hand. Yes, I'm talking about Xiang Yang. That's why the show must go on. We need to keep her legacy alive. I've thought about this a lot, but this is my last chance. I need to somehow make something happen before this season ends. I don't think they were prepared to do a head count of the staff members. I thought they were already doing that. You didn't know? Many of the staff members came from different agencies. Except for the ones that we'd work with backstage. Most of them were new faces. Yeah, Sale is about the only staff member that we're familiar with. Some even disappeared after a day. Because some of the staff members are just paid daily. I thought they were working for this big broadcasting company. No, it's not easy to fire full-time workers. Jae-sung stroked his chin with his index finger. Many of the programs get shut down early into production, so it would be difficult to rotate the employees every time that happens. And the program itself often gets outsourced. Reasons? I guess so, you could say that. This is so boring. In order to outsource the program, contractors and subcontractors need to be hired. Why does he even know this? I guess because he dated Xiang Yang. When the show is over, everyone goes back to where they came from. Oh, Jesus Christ, I have to do 2 more. His report status is really good though. Even though he dropped some report. They have the list, so the counting should be finished soon. But what? Isn't it so absurd that everyone but the contestants got out? Did you invite anyone to the show? No, it's every man for himself. I heard the top 5 in this season are all loners. I think I heard it too. Wow, that's interesting. Jae-sung stared at the ruined audience area. It's not like we had managers or bodyguards. We would be out there right now if we had if there had been some kind of instruction for evacuation. It's too late now. Some people think finalists get some proper treatment. I guess they can because they don't know about the reality of the show. Now that we're in this mess, they might have gotten some idea. We're just sitting to arrive. It just doesn't feel right. Alright? Longer than I was thinking, but at least I got through it. You have to hire others to do the job. It seems they have been gathering info randomly to the best of their ability. It's not like they could read minds of the contestants. What they needed was a cross-check. You sound so cool about it. You didn't know? I'm at another level in terms of coolness. They spent money, which is good for the economy. It's money that was traded for your personal information. So what? Should I kneel down and wait for punishment? They probably went to see some school friends and called it a day. Looks like the background check wasn't all that hardcore. Jason brushed his hair back with his hand. He probably skipped on the background checks like everything else. They deserved it. They should have done their job. Are you really okay with that? What if I'm not? Should I rip up the contract and lie down on the floor? Whatever they investigated, the things they broadcast weren't anything serious to the best of my knowledge. It was for mutual benefit and nobody crossed the line. Oh, I'm tired. Oh. Well, we got through another one. Why do I keep playing this game? Anyway, that's all, folks. See you next time. Please like and subscribe. Next time we'll talk to Sale about fake panic attacks. Hasn't she prescribed medication? How the hell would I know that? God damn it, Sale!